here we go. I think and hope everything is working normally. I just tested the balance and it seemed like my voice needed to go a little louder. I think that's all good. Alright, so, welcome to the year of our Lord 2025, and I'm going to play The Descent of King Hesper once I get the right thing here. I thought I already fixed this. There we go. The Descent of King Hesper. Bethro takes a vacation on Oist. On Oist? To Oist? In Oist? Oysters. New game. The sun dipped below a cloud, throwing a blanket of shadow over the little forest clearing. A soft breeze rustled through the treetops for a moment, and then was still. Only the river kept on moving, ripples dipping in a steady rhythm as it rocked itself to sleep. No one had dared to re-inhabit this region, not since the shifting of the earth had caused the west castle of Oist to disappear into the ground, leaving barely a trace. A few outbuildings still stood along the path, slowly fading under the years as the trees grew around them. It was a perfect place to come if you wanted to get away from things and enjoy a few moments of peace. Bethro Budkin was glad of the solitude. Sooner or later he would have to return to Dugandy. Sooner or later he would have to return to Dugandy, sort things out with the Smite Masters Guild, and decide on the best thing to say to Half to dissuade him from a career as a dungeon exterminator. But for now, he was going to enjoy a holiday. Hi there, Mesujid. I probably pronounced that horribly, but hello. I'm pushing buttons. Oh, hang on, I have a small problem. Oh, there we go. I didn't have focus on the window. We could have had this music the whole time I was reading that narration. That's my fault. Okay. Tech issue fixed. Now I can actually... That looks like the outbuildings of the castle up ahead. I'd like to take a closer look, but I should be careful. Cedric of Glorn came here a couple of years ago, and never came back. He must have got lost or something. I wonder what happened to him. Okay. So, just to lay things out, I have reasonable awareness of what entry point / the Descent of King Hesper is. My impression is, and, I could very well be wrong with any part of this, but my impression is that this started out as, we should make one hold that we can point people to and say this. After you play the tutorial, you can play this, and you'll have a very good idea of how to play all of Drod from then on. As far as I understand, the general ethic is show, don't tell. As much as possible, the goal is to try and let the player discover for themselves all of the mechanics with all of the elements, one by one. And the project grew and grew, and it's also partially like a successor to the Advanced Concept series. Oh yes, I worked on this hold, strictly speaking, but my contribution consisted fairly late in the development. They were making these bonus levels that I think you unlock by doing certain things, like, you do certain optional things, or you can take certain paths. You do enough and you unlock these. Some of the optional levels use certain custom elements. I built a few of those levels that involve custom elements, and I built some things in like the Ultra Grand Super Finale level that involve combining some custom elements. So I didn't work on any of what I would call the core game, I worked on some of the bonus stuff. I'm vaguely aware of some of the development that happened. I will probably recognize some names and concepts as I go, but the actual details of the plot are not things that I paid enough attention to know very well off the bat, because I really wanted to try to experience this, like, gameplay-wise and plot-wise for myself as much as possible. You can double-click Bethro's avatar to review all speech in a room. Yep. And here's a scroll. Skip the prologue, the first 4 levels containing introductory puzzles for new players. Okay, I'm going to play the prologue because I want to get the full experience. You know, I want to see all the story, and I kind of want to see how the tutorializing works as well. So... oh boy, 0th place. A blue security door. There would be. These open when all the monsters in an area have been killed. I'll have to get smiting if I want to get any farther. The correct word there is farther, but I won't hold it against anyone. Ah, the first roach. Time for me to get my sword out. Not too shabby. I should keep my sword out from here on. Okay, you might be hearing a little bling sound. There are some problems that I have never been able to identify lately with my particular installation of Drod. It just makes error bleep sounds for no apparent reason. It doesn't output anything in the error file, so I'll just apologize for those. I don't even know what the problem is. I've tried reinstalling, I think, but anyway. Step on the checkpoint to save your progress. If you die, you'll return to the checkpoint and start it over. Yes, that's interesting. Some of this is information that's in the actual tutorial, but if you click tutorial from the title screen of the game, it will tell you some of this information. But anyway, kill all the roaches without turning your sword. Yep, okay, I'll do that. Let's see. So I should probably start facing a different direction. Maybe south, maybe north? I'm gonna try north. Yep. I know I can get these. Not as sure about those, but probably. Oh yeah, that's not too hard. Hooray! I completed the first challenge. Orb. Huh. That's interesting. Mastery challenges. I'm going to do as much as I can. I can't guarantee that I will beat everything alone. There's a very good chance, I'm going to try everything I run into. If I can't figure a challenge out, I might just move on. If I can't figure out a secret room entry or a secret out, or if I can't figure out an actual regular room, I'm probably going to look for help. Oh, is my voice clipping, by the way? I need to know. It looks like it's getting a little in the red sometimes, but whatever. What I was saying, oh yeah, if I can't figure something out, I'm going to be honest and look for help. If there are people watching that I can chat to for help, I'll ask for there first, or otherwise I'll go to the help and, whatever it's called, the Hints and Solutions forum, and see if someone's already posted, or if I'm the first person to have trouble with the room, then I'll post. And, that might be a point where I'm like, okay, I'm going to stop for now because I can't figure this out, or I'm going to go to a different room if there's a different room available. That kind of thing. Okay, good. My recording setup is... what to do? Anyway, my recording setup is vastly different from what it was the last time that I played Drod on stream. It's a completely different computer. The mic that I was using with my desktop died, and I've been using just my laptop to stream lately. I think it works pretty well. So the green door leads there. I'm going to check out what's over here. Clear the room without turning your sword. Right. So if I want to not turn my sword, I think I'm better off turning this way. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I got it. We can peel a guy off this. Maybe that will make this doable. No. Okay, maybe I should turn west. And also pull this guy off. Again, maybe if I face this way, it would work. Not like that. If I face this... no. is past the green door here. Okay, this is just more orb tutorial. Okay, we'll come back to that. I want to go try this challenge. Let's see. Okay. There's something going on there, isn't there? Maybe that's the idea. Yeah, what's that tip say? Don't charge ahead blindly. Instead, wander through the forest. I'm never too fond of hiding pathways this way. Something about the round-looking obstacles can make it really hard to tell if there is a path. Oh, I should face north, I guess. Again, I'm trying to clear this without turning my sword, after all. But in this case, it's forgivable. I mean, it's the point of the room is that you can come get this path, and there's this orb here that's like, hey, I'm relevant. Look at me. I'm not sure I can clear the rest of the room facing north, but let's try. No? I wonder what I can do to make this work. Maybe northwest would be doable. I mean east. If only I knew the words for the directions. Oh yeah, I can't push the orb this way. Northwest seems implausible. The thing is, I don't know when it registers that I've turned my sword. Like, is it don't turn my sword after the first roach I kill, or is it don't ever turn my sword? I don't know. I'm just gonna take a moment and see. I need to figure out what to do at the east side first. That's what I think. Okay, the east side is very easy if I'm facing east. Alright. But if I'm not allowed to turn my sword, then I can't go around the forest and not face... Yeah, I can't face east if I go through the forest. Maybe northeast? Not sure why I'd think this would help, but... Yeah, I think another good reason for me to do the prologue is I'm actually pretty rusty when it comes to drive. I have not been playing it all that much lately. Okay, yeah, this is the direction to face. Going through the forest is completely unnecessary. Alright, I cleared the second challenge. Okay, let's move on now. What do these do? This does that, this does that, this does that. There's no challenge in this room. So this is straightforward. Just skewer one set and I can kill the others. And now I guess I'll go back and do that other orb room. Go back, do the other orb room. Okay, so I need to open this. That will just open that. Everything else closes that. Understood. So, you can't quite clear this room without turning your sword, I think. It seems implausible, at least. Just at a glance. I probably could turn off these placement things, but whatever. Force arrows. And the green door goes nowhere in this room. Interesting. Well, it does let you go back. There's that. Nice and easy. Alright. Blue doors open. I don't know what's in this building, but I am curious. No harm in doing a little exploring. Now hang on. There was a blue door back there. I guess I'll push forward for now and come back to that if it seems relevant. We have a cutscene. It's so dark in here. Good thing I brought a torch. There. Now let's see what's down these stairs. Oh, there we go. Okay. That was supposed to show up when he said there. But also I'm gonna check what's not near the stairs. I have a guess that this just connects to that. Oh. Okay. Secret room. Cool. Is that all? Okay. This is mostly, I suppose, just think to do what I did to get here. I suppose. Alright, I think that's all there is to this level. There's not any obvious way to get to any other rooms. I'll come back if it seems I've missed a secret. I can come back later, but let's move on for now. At the bottom of the stairs was an empty chamber, its stone floor cracked and covered by layers of dirt. Here and there, large rocks had fallen and lay on the floor gathering moss, but there was still room to step around them. From the chamber, a narrow corridor led away, deeper into the ruins. The light dimmed rapidly as Bithro looked down it. Well, darkness was nothing new to him. Had he not cleared out King Dugan's dungeon, even though it went far deeper than the king had claimed? It was only natural that, with no one taking care of the place, it would soon be re-inhabited by monsters. But Bithro was sure that whatever he encountered would be nothing more than he could handle, especially when he had his really big sword in hand. Oh hey, it's Cedric. You're about to enter a most perilous dungeon. Probably you will never return. In case you insist on continuing, I have left some notes that will help you in your quest. A note from Cedric. Then he did come here. But the parchment is all musty. It must have been some time ago. I wonder what happened. Let's see if I can find any more notes. Huh. Looks like I can't get to that last roach. I'll have to see if there's a way around the other side. Could have saved myself some time if I'd noticed that sooner, I suppose. Okay, the cracked walls almost look like they could let me get far enough east to kill the roach, but I think not. Especially since some dialogue pointed it out, I think I'm supposed to do that. It may not look like it, but there is enough space for a Smite Master to move diagonally through this gap. Yeah, no kidding. Some walls are flimsy and can be broken with your sword. Hang on. Some broken walls are secret and hard to tell apart from normal walls. Secret walls are often used to hide secret rooms. Look out for them. Did you see the crack in the wall to the north? Wow, a whole section of the floor has come down. And it looks like there's another part of the ruins over there. Don't know if I can get there, though. Well, that's that. I guess I'm not getting back that way. Looks like there's really no way through. I thought I remember those trapdoors falling. Did someone come along and put them back? Ether never seemed surprised when that happened in King Dugan's dungeon, but I guess that's an inhabited place, to some extent. There is a force arrow under this roach. You can right-click on any tile to reveal its coordinates and a list of everything on the tile. Cedric. What's a right-click? I always thought Cedric was going a little loopy towards the end. Okay. Anyway. Kill all roaches without turning your sword or moving orthogonally. Okay. What would be a good direction to choose? I'm gonna guess this way. Oh no. I'd better turn my sword diagonal if I'm gonna ever make this work. Oh. That's an interesting problem. So I can't enter the room on this tile because my parity would be wrong. I can't be on... Yeah. Black tiles. Black tiles? White tiles. If I'm only ever on white tiles, then I can't touch that. So I actually need to enter on a black tile for this to work. Bishop. Don't do that. Don't violate the rules. I probably needed to clip a little more of that first. Or maybe I needed to leave myself more room to escape. I don't know. Okay, this is more like a little bit more like what I want. I'm starting to wonder if maybe facing north was a bad choice. Alright, let's try southeast. Wait. Go diagonally. No, unless I'm facing some kind of north, I can't get that cracked wall happening. There we go. Yeah, I don't need to destroy the cracked wall, strictly speaking. Okay. This part is very tricky to actually make work. There's a good chance I might not be able to manage this challenge, if I'm being honest. I could get out of the trapdoor area and into open space, then maybe I could manage this, but I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna give up on this challenge. I don't think doing every single challenge is really something I should strive for necessarily. If I'm able to at least see everything. Only no turning my... Hi. It's only no turning your sword or moving orthogonally. But the problem is, let me demonstrate what I learned first. If I'm facing orthogonally, I will never actually successfully kill a roach. You see? If I only want to stab roaches by moving, generally that means that I have to be able to move in the same... I need to have my sword facing the same direction. I don't know. This kinda works. Maybe I can try this? Although if I am going to try this, I need to come in on a light tile. I don't know. This might be worth a try. Just because I can do that. Yeah, so the only way that I can generally hope to kill roaches is by specifically backswiping. Which will be... Oh, actually, this is much easier if I do insist on being... Okay, never mind, I'm done. This is probably doable this way. I just need to be better about how I move from this point. Can I create a backswipe situation from here? I'm not sure. But I can just go north. Duh. Just go to the open... Okay. Okay. So the key was actually not to face diagonally. I needed to face orthogonally for that to work. I just needed to use backswiping. Okay. That's right. This is a one-way trip. This is a one-way trip, so we're going this way. Just as orbs can open or close doors, some orbs will toggle doors from open to closed and vice versa. Doors affected in this manner will highlight orange. See if you're going to ask what a highlight is, too. Alright, let me look at this. Yeah, okay. Easy enough. Okay. Not allowed to hit that one then. What about you? Okay. Simple enough. What am I trying to do in all this mess? Let's see, we want to open that. Okay. We probably want to trap the roach south first. Okay. And this appears to be similar. Something. start by getting in there. I have a thought as to... Is that going to be a bad thing? No, I just need to open that with that. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay. I better fix that first, then. So... This needs to be open when I'm through. But I need both of those to be open at the same time. So I need their state to be the same as each other. That leaves me an exit, so when I close those doors, that doesn't matter. Now let's try to discover what to do here. Okay, this is straightforward. Okay. As for this, I think I know what I need to do. This is just, hey, look, you can stand on a door. And you'll be safe. There's basically no other option besides standing on a door there. So a little of that show don't tell, I suppose. Alright, clear this room and I can finally get to the entrance again. So is this a... Okay, so this will close the door, this will close the door, this will toggle them, this will toggle that. So one of these two has to be the last one to press. Actually, I think that does it. No, I misremembered what does what. There we go, that should be perfect. No? Wait, I misremembered something. This toggles both of those. Okay, so I'd like to close this. There we go. I'm just gonna check. Nothing there. That's that. But there's still a room showing red on the map. So I've got to take care of that before going on. It's just the room I started in. Typical. Got to wipe out every last monster, or they'll just keep breeding more. Definitely missing something here. Something easy, I'm sure. Oh. What? I thought I tried that, but I must have just been dumb. Anyway, finally cleared the entrance. The silence of the woods was a long way behind Beethrow now, and he was surrounded by familiar and comforting noises. The chirruping of roaches as they fed themselves in dark corners, and the squeaking of gears and pulleys, the operating system that controlled the doors of the dungeon, as they waited for their activating pressure plates to be called into service once more. Even after many years of abandonment, this was still a dungeon. The old urge drove Beethrow onward. Whether he was being paid or not, he would not be satisfied until he had cleared every last room of monsters and found the way to continue down, if such a way existed. I added an extra word there. Oops. If you get stuck, press R. What are we into here? I need to open that. That involves pushing this. Okay. So I need to put things in the correct state so that the roach trying to get to me will get to me. My prediction is based on vertical preference, the roach will go this way, but I may be wrong. So let's find out. Yep. I can remember some techniques, some facts and concepts. Will I go check for secret rooms? I thought I'd eventually do that. I'm just gonna keep the momentum for now. If I notice one, I'll go in it, of course, but I might restore once I get to something that feels like the end of the prologue or something. I don't know, I haven't thought too hard about how I'll go about playing this, but I do want to eventually clear the secret rooms, of course. So, this is the hey, pressure plates exist level. Looks like. Do I need that roach to help me with this plate? Are we going that deep into mechanics yet? Maybe. I don't know about that. It doesn't look like it. Manipulating the roach onto that plate doesn't look that necessary right here. But I can be fancy about this anyway. This is, hey, look, 3 different types of pressure plate, by the way. You can undo a single move if you've made a mistake. So what's this do? Okay, we don't want that. It's time to be so destructive. There is just something satisfying about destroying walls. At least to me. There's this weird framing hard wall here. I think it's just part of the decoration, though. Like, it's clearly not a secret wall, and if it was, where would it even go? What's the deal here? We get one shot in this area, and we want to guide the roach all the way out. Okay. Wait. Is this a challenge? Oh no, okay. You were probably expecting this note to explain what the red door does. However, I think it's about time you started working these things out for yourself. Cedric. That grubby so-and-so. I'm not sure I care anymore whether I find him or not. No, that's no way for a smiter to think. We gotta stand up for each other. Alright, anyway, let's do this part. There we go. Easy enough. Press shift on turn room. Press shift to turn room lock on or off. Yep. Okay, what is the deal with this mess? I think what this says is you can release the roach in one of these 2 places, and one of them is presumably the better one. I think it's this one. Maybe I should go east from here? Yeah. Okay, I'm guessing. Yeah, the pachinko machine here. It's just location is location. Got it. And my goal is make the roach go to all these places. So that means I want to set up the pachinko machine like this. Okay. And the rest of this should be straightforward if I understood what I'm doing right. And there isn't a gotcha where one of these actually closes the door. No. All good. This construction would be pointless if I wasn't supposed to go around somewhere. Yeah, like that. Okay. So I need one of you to take each of these available paths. So these two should go that way. This one filters through there. Then split these two here. And that will do it. I'm gonna be a rebel and go this way. Oh yeah, I got 23rd place tie. Again, I could turn that off if that's annoying. Is any of these any relationship other than an open? Okay, nope. So just hit all the buttons. I could be a lot more efficient with this, I know, but it's fine. I'm not really an efficiency style player for the most part. There's lots of ways to make them interesting. I've employed some of them myself. One of the very first things I would do is probably make some of the buttons actually close doors or something like that instead, but I would also want to make them visually distinct by making them multi-push or something. Looks like I have to go this way. Yep, we're forced to do all these moves, and backswipe is forced. This is potentially the first room that requires you to backswipe, absolutely, and it requires it in a way that absolutely forces you to do it. It puts you in a position where that's the only plausible move left. Okay, control move, and plus, and A and D, yep. Okay. Push a button. Yeah, that was me pushing 6 instead of plus there. An exercise in roach shaking. I usually refer to that as shaking, where like you try to get multiple rows or columns to become exactly 2 of them. And a regular, ordinary, everyday trapdoor puzzle. No bridges, as of yet. I'd probably be inclined to make some of these bridges just stylistically, but I can completely understand the decision to avoid introducing bridges too early, even as a stylistic element. I'm left feeling like I missed something. Did I miss something? I have to go down the path. I have to push this button. I have to go the rest of the way down the path. Right? Ah. Is this... Okay, that might lead to a secret room, but... I guess I'll go mark this on the map and come back. Well, I can see that there are broken walls in places, but nowhere actually accessible in a way that would be useful. That's hard wall. Not clear what I could be missing. These only affect the effect. I don't know why there are checkpoints here and there. Those don't seem relevant. Generally, if something seems impossible, it probably is at this level. So, I tried right-clicking all the places I could think of. Nothing really going on. If I just don't push that button. Well, I can't see how that would help. Now I can't even get in there. I guess I'll come back to this in a minute. Let's just see what the secret room says, has to do with about. Okay. This is fairly straightforward. Alright, that's not hard at all. There's not like a roach in the room here that I could guide onto that button for me. Yeah, okay. That's the only thing that was left. Just don't open the red doors. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I needed to open the red doors, but... I mean, I do know why, because it looks like it geometrically to some extent, but yeah. Okay. Sometimes not opening a door is the correct path to something. Anyway. Zen riddle. Well, I haven't found any more notes from Cedric after that one. I wonder if he even made it this far. I guess I should just carry on and see what I can find. The next staircase came to an abrupt stop, and Bethro found himself on a small ledge. Ahead of him, the earth fell away into a massive abyss. This, then, was the chasm that had opened up and swallowed the Old West Castle, along with the royal family of the Western Kingdom and all their retainers. It had to be. Somewhere down in that darkness, the ruins of the castle must lie. Who could say how far below? Now the earth was still once more. A pebble, shaken loose by Bethro's footstep, arced down into the chasm and disappeared without a sound. As Bethro looked around, he saw another ledge away in the distance, and what looked like the opening to a cave above it. He could just about get over there if he kept his feet steady and made sure he didn't slip. Yikes, I'll have to take care not to fall into that chasm. No, I'll be fine. My Smite Master reflexes won't fail me. Yeah, check it out. All you do is repeatedly gasp. So this is a dead end, clearly. What's it have to say? This is the wrong way! Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Great, a roach queen. Well, I'd better get on with it, or the whole room will fill up with baby roaches. What's that scroll saying? Kill the roach queen before she moves at all. Okay, it says before, but the way to prevent her from moving is to wait for her to spawn. And I need to be clever about how I do this. There we go. Running to stay in the same place. What have we got here? Yeah, okay. We're waiting. Skewer. Alrighty. I'm just gonna go west because I feel like it. What are we dealing with here? This is just don't get her in a trap. So... yeah, I'd absolutely prefer her to go out this way. Oh yeah, by the way, introducing tunnels. We didn't say anything about them, but here they are. Let's see. I need to go into that tunnel last, so I should start with these other ones. That's relevant for the last part, but I'm not there yet. Looks like I want everybody on the west side. Perfect. That's pretty nice feeling. what's the deal here? I probably need to leave this one alone because of the green open, green door, green. Yeah, and I have to do this because of the trapdoors. I'd say so far, most of these are easy, but not thoughtless. I maybe go so far as to say some of the rooms in King Dugan's dungeon are longer, but not harder. Less interesting, perhaps. But of course, that's with a lot of hindsight as to how you can design things involving roaches and queens, and trapdoors and walls, etc. And again, I might have just not hit the real horde rooms yet for this level. Oh. Okay. What do I need to do then? I need to push one of the queens out so that I don't have to use any trapdoors there. And I choose this one. Yeah, as I said, easy, but not mindless. Simple, but not thoughtless. Well, I said kind of the same thing twice, but whatever. Let's do this halfway intelligently. Okay. Yep. And moving on, farther to the east. There are 10 secret rooms and levels up to and including this one. Okay then. Apparently there will be a way to return. Like, not as in restore, but a way to return. Now I feel like I should maybe do that. Alright, seeding beacon. Seeding beacon. Yep. So that means I should do this. Well, if the game itself is going to provide me with a way to have Beethro physically walk to a secret room, then I feel like I should wait and do that. Because I could certainly go back and restore, but... I mean, yes, I can walk all the way back through the previous stairs, but it sounds like it'll be a shortcut type thing. Okay. So this is a room about constraints and toggling things. First of all, what's the deal with this? I'm not really sure what's up with that. That might be a path to another secret room. Alright, so my goal is to push... Okay, my goal is to hit the Conquer token and to push this orb. Okay, I had to do that, so that's not worth worrying about. So... Okay. Needing to go here means that I cannot press that orb. So if I can't press that orb, then I'd better do this. I don't know. Actually, hang on, this isn't a secret room. This is a regular required room. Which means... I guess that... I mean, this is a pretty straightforward seeding beacon situation there. Oh, hang on. also something here. Alright, I'm getting very distracted, but let's just take this one step at a time. Okay, this is a secret room. And my goal in this secret room is to push the queen out. So let me just stick her in place for a minute. There we go. That might not be enough. Yeah, I need to create a situation where she won't move while I go to the east. What kind of Vithro says, oh dear? Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I need to make the queen spawn in a way that pins her in place, but I don't really necessarily see a good place to do that. Hello. Also, I don't know why it's doing all this sparkly business, but whatever. So... maybe I should push her south first. That might be the better choice. Feels like progress, maybe. Then again, maybe not. There isn't actually any harm in putting her in this alcove that's there. So I might be overthinking it. Because actually, yeah, that's plenty of space for me to around it. Okay. Alright, I think I just need to get clear of these. And yeah, spawn about like that, and she'll go out. There we go. I was overthinking the first step. We did need to do the kind of trickery I had in mind eventually, but I was overthinking the first step. Alright, let's get back to this room. So, I want to open this door, but I'm pretty sure I do that after I clear this room. Because the set of constraints won't actually allow me to get there otherwise. So I think I need to do this, probably that, and this. That will let me out. And then I just return to the room that's already cleared to go to another secret room. I've done this. I've done this to the extreme. Hey player, don't push a Tonker token? Don't push a Conquer token. Always fun to use things that are usually viewed as end goals as a constraint instead. Like, yeah, you could theoretically achieve the same goal as this in with like Tar's switch tokens, but it's funnier when it's the hey, you need to push this to clear the room. I guess this is this room technically is the Conquer token tutorial room, so that one is the adjacent to it as a Conquer token secret. Anyway. So that's the east branch. now. So I have 5.2, but this is I took care to actually install a 5.1 build. Let me see if I can... Okay, 511550. It's like the most recent stable 5.1 build, because 5.2, if I export things in it, will break it and other people can't import it. So I've been using this to do all my level editing, except in a certain hold, which I'm expressly never not going to actually release until 5.2. Why don't I just... Why don't I just? Oops, that's too much. Okay, easy. Now I need to spin the Roach Queen around. Oh, but also, I'm pretty sure the nth place with so-and-so blah 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 is also a setting you have to set in the forum. If you have CaravelNet, it's like you have to go in and tell the forum that you... Like, there's a setting in there that you have to set that says, I want this information. Like, it's a setting somewhere. And it may be that it's a setting not in the game, but in the website, so that the website can tell the game to display that information. What am I doing? I should have caught... It's fine. I can fix this easy enough. But yeah, I should have actually... Oh, this is interesting. I'm gonna solve this problem that I've created for myself in a really dumb way. That's not the way. Wait a few turns. There we go. Perfect. So I should have actually just... That's not perfect. Wait one last turn. There we go. That should fix it. Maybe. Wait a couple more turns. This is absolutely unnecessary, what I'm doing right here. I was supposed to just send the queen into the northern box earlier. Honestly, though, she's in a corner. She'll eventually send roaches to where I need them to be, right? Here's an exercise in making the room play longer than it needs to be. It had this nice, neat setup all for me, and I decided to just mess it up. Whatever. It's clear now. Okay. What's that scroll say? Release the large pressure plate before killing any of the roaches in the corners. Okay, cool. So to release the large plate, looks like I just need to kill all the queens. And that means that I'll have to keep some roaches alive to help me reopen the doors. Somewhere. None of these queens are positioned in a way that would allow them to escape. Now I need to think about where am I going to keep the roaches. Actually... if I could put just one roach in the place where a queen starts, that would be good enough. But that's not easy to achieve thanks to the room's construction. Okay, cool. Alright, maybe this calls for a roach flood. Although, no, I don't know where I'd put the flood actually if I did that. Oh no, that's fine if you want to do that. I already made a post on the forum after all. I'm betting that achieving this is simpler than I'm making it look. Am I missing something simple, or am I missing something hard? To achieve the challenge, I have to kill all the roach queens, and there have to be few enough roaches to unpress the plate. So there can't be all that many roaches around. Oh, maybe... Okay, hang on. I have an idea. Very important to this idea which queen I kill last. That is, which few roaches are left at the end. I think if I kill the east queen last, then this might work out. Yeah? Yeah? Yes. Okay. I was missing something simple. Simple but clever. As I said at the beginning, or somewhere close to the beginning, what I needed to do was put a roach on one of the arrows. Alright, and that's the level. We have gone a step up or two in difficulty with queens existing now. Nothing too bad yet, though, given that I was able to clear it. Eventually the challenges are going to get harder than I can manage. Oh, whoops, hang on, a thing happened. Ah, my foot slipped, and now I'm trapped. Nothing I can do except fall. Beethro landed with a bump on a rocky ledge some distance below the chasm. Wisps of vapor hissed up from the depths around him, creating a shimmering mist that was the only source of light. When he looked back up, he could only see blackness. There was no way of telling how far down he had come. Well, a good Smite Master has to learn to take a fall every now and then. At least the only thing he'd really hurt was his pride. He lifted himself up and looked around for his sword. Luckily, it had landed close by. As soon as he picked it up, his strength and confidence came back to him. Jagged pinnacles of rock rose above the mist, forming a series of rough paths. One of these, Bithro felt sure, would lead him to a way back up. Knowing his luck, it would most likely be the last one he tried. Hi again. Oh hey, we have a chapter declaration. Easy as falling off a trapdoor. What's this say? The Fork of Infinity. Alright. The shadows swelled around Bithro as he descended, like a black mouth yawning to swallow him up. It wasn't long before the rock vanished, and all he could see was a thin trail of light behind him, a lifeline securing him to the cavern above. As long as it was still there, he had the strength to continue. Then his outstretched sword clanked against a wall, and after a few minutes of probing, Bithro confirmed that the stairway had come to an end. The stone walls had held up for many years after the castle had sunk into the depths of oblivion, but at last they had crumbled and the earth had caved in around them. He could go no further. He would go up again after a while. He had to. He had to move on, to keep looking for the way forward, to explore every stairway and every passage, just in case one of them was his way to freedom. But perhaps first, just for a few moments, he would rest, and try to remember what daylight looked like, and the cries of roaches in the forest, and the adventures he had come through. If he remembered for hard enough, then maybe for a moment or two, it would be as if he were really there again. Cavernous Convergence. Silent Woods. Oh boy. This is a lot of things. Let's see. 0 out of 8 chapters. Question marks. Question marks. Question marks. Question marks. 0 out of 8 chapters. This way for a tutorial on saving and restoring your progress, secret rooms, mastery, collectible items challenges, and high scores. Oh boy. This is just a bunch of explanation on things I'm already aware of, probably. Oh hey, some of this might be important. Exit play, okay. Restore an earlier state, every level in this room hold has a checkpoint by its exit stairs. Good idea to step on them so you can restore most holds. In this hold, all rooms can be reached at any time through the stairs to each chapter in the Fork of Infinity. Walking back rather than restoring allows you to keep all your progress in a single save. Secret rooms. Yes, I know what secret rooms are. Level editor. Level editor. Okay. Acquired. Mastery. 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 Play. The east room of the fork is a hold complete wall. Master wall opens only if you blah blah blah. Search for secret rooms after you conquer the hold. The restore screen going back to look is one of the main reasons. However, in this hold, it's okay not to. Okay, collectible items. Oh. The inventory. Possession depends on your current state. Yep. Key to unlocking bonus levels. Interludes. This hold contains some levels that follow various characters in the story. Bithro can't enter. The Shrine of Memory will allow you to revisit them. Challenges. Restore screen. Challenges. Challenges. Okay. High scores. High scores. Simpler rooms are not scoreable. Conquer token. Conquer token. Automatically save. Okay. Understood. So, hey, did you know that you can refer to a variable inside of a scroll? That's why all of these are question marks. Once I collect some things, I'm sure the variables will change and the scroll's contents will change. Magic. Shrine of Narrative. Recapitulation of the story so far. Sometimes I forget that recap is a shortened version of a longer word. Anyway, Shrine of Memory. It's possible to return to the memories of others who have explored nearby places. Approach the shrine and speak the name of one of those places and you will be returned there. Not working at the moment. Okay. Oh, this must be another thing that changes. Okay, cool. Yes, so bold text, level text, in text can all change. You can put variables in there. And while actually manually typing things into the variable is not necessarily going to achieve enough, you can also add strings together to make a string longer than you could type directly in at the first. Anyway, 0, Silent Woods. Okay, I want to go to the restore screen just to check what I have and don't. Okay. This only says that I've completed one secret. It doesn't say how many there are. I thought it did. I might misremember though. Does it only say that after you've beaten the level? Or after you've beaten the hold? Because that might be a long while. The thing is, I didn't really see all that many places where a secret could be in these first several levels. I mean, this construction is conspicuous because there are 9 here. Actually, I should check on that. Maybe there's one secret in each of these levels. Yeah, okay. So I'm not going to worry about that too much, but if I see something that looks suspicious on the restore screen, then I'll physically go there. And I did see at least one suspicious thing. Okay, there was a secret room in this level, and in this level there was 1, and in this level there was 2. But Ruined Entryway, I think I just spotted something. So let's continue playing from where I was. Oh, interesting. Yeah, okay. This makes sense. So what I want to do is go... Oh, okay, this says something different now, too. It goes straight to the Fork of Infinity. Okay, cool. So in the second level, I believe, there is a secret room I missed. But I don't know of any others at the moment, so I'm at least going to go do that. Where I need to go is up over this way. Yeah, this level is replete with cracked walls, but I noticed something specific when I was looking at the restore screen here in this room. For one thing, this is something that a lot of people will do, and I do it too. Notice the asymmetry of the map here really suggests there should be a room in the top right, if there's going to be one anywhere. But also, when I was looking at the restore screen, I saw this secret wall. And there it is. Alright, what's the deal here? This is going to open the doors, and if I just recklessly do that, I might die. So what I should do is leave room to vent some roaches, I guess. Let's try that. Configuration, maybe. Hi there. I'm just being bad at draw, don't mind me. I think maybe my highly symmetric solution is not much of a solution at all. Let's try something else. A little bit less symmetry. Maybe this will help? I don't necessarily think this will help. What if... This seems promising. If I could do this but better, that might be good enough. Let's see, Maybe if I open this to trap a guy there. That's only one less problem to worry about. I bet this is dead easy and I'm just having trouble with it because I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Let's keep trying along the lines of those earlier attempts and see what I get. Ah, that's so close, I think. The trouble with a blank canvas is there are so many ways to get it wrong. I think this is worse. Yeah, that's definitely worse. Don't do that. I don't imagine that this will work, but I'm going to try something dumb. Yeah, no. This is definitely not more helpful. Okay, so... current thoughts. I probably should be hitting it from an orthogonal direction. I think that means that what I have to do right after hitting it is turn a diagonal direction. And then I kind of want to run in that diagonal direction in a way that lets me stab a roach or two as I go, so that I can escape. Solution that gets me out of the box or gets me to a position like this without a roach behind me, that would be a solution. If those weren't there, I would be fine. There's no way for them to not be there. Pardon my sniffles. Sorry you came in just to watch me be really bad in a probably easy room. Oh well. I guess I'm only basing this room as easy on my knowledge that it's in one of the first few levels. So maybe it's not an easy room, I just think it's supposed to be. This seems promising. Maybe I should just do this. Oh, look at that. Look how easy this is. Why didn't I figure something out like this before? Oh well. The solution's always obvious once you know it. That's the mark of a good puzzle, right? Alright, so that's... yeah, the thing with this level is it's chock full of broken walls, but that was the only secret wall that I saw while poking at it with the restore function. And at this point I've at least found one secret in every level, so I can't say with confidence whether or not that's all of them, but that seems like it could be. Like this right here looks like it should link to another room, but I don't think I can actually reach any of these paths. I don't know, maybe. I could go this way. Okay, this might be a second secret for this level too. Yep, okay, we're good. This secret's about orbs. So, my goal in this room is I want this roach to come along to this arrow. So I can't open this door, or I can, but I need this door to be closed pretty soon after opening it. So this is the quickest one, so I guess I should do this, because I need to get there as soon as possible. And this is the second quickest one. Okay. Implausible. Is there anything else I can do? Yes, okay. Yep, never needed to hit that orb. Okay. This is not a shortcut, that's okay. Go back exactly the way we came. Alright. Now I don't know whether I'm missing anything else in this level. Because this is the level with dozens of broken walls all over the place. I would hope that it's relatively obvious when there is a path and when there isn't. Like, not completely obvious, but not, like, really difficult to tell. I think this pathway exists for story reasons, and not because I can really go there. They went out of their way to put Bithro saying, "Nope, I definitely can't go there," at one point when I tried, so I don't think I need to worry about going west or north here. Oh, is there a stairs scroll? Hang on. A stairs scroll. Backwards might be faster than forward here. I'm trying to get back to the fork. That's what stair scroll you're talking about, right? Yeah. Back to the entrance here is easy. And there's a way to the fork from here. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. It said there were 10 total, didn't it? I might misremember, but it said there were 10, if I remember correctly. Let me just go back to the fork for a second. I don't actually know why I'm doing that. What I really need to do is Okay, I've got a checkpoint here, so I'll use this one when I want to restore properly. Cliffs? It was in this room, right? Okay, hang on. Let me just make sure. Got that. Okay. So, if I go back here to... and that room was uncleared. Walk it back here. This is the scroll I wanted. Okay. 10 secret rooms in the levels up to and including this one. So let me first set my return point to the latest, and then I have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So 4 levels, there should be 10 secrets, meaning an average of 10 quarters. So I would expect each of these levels to have at least 2 secrets. Maybe I did miss something in the woods? Let me have a real close look at this forest pathway business. Yeah, there's something there. Okay, let's go back to the fort, and then go back to the woods from there. Yeah, I'm not personally a fan of hiding things with the rounded off bush obstacles, because it's really difficult to see where there is or isn't a path between them. But I admit, there is a pretty clear hint that something is there, which I did interact with, because this room, I thought for a while that the intent was that you need to go through the other path to that part of that room. It's this one. I thought that you needed this path, or at least that you might want this path, as a way to solve that room. Hence, there was an orb that led you out of this path into that room. But that didn't really pan out as a way to solve the challenge, at least. Plausibly, just plain solving the room could be done that way. Might make things easier. But I thought that was as far as this went. However, I had a close look at this in the restore screen, and there's still more to this. Interesting. Hey, I didn't know that anyone was living in this forest. Greetings to you. Ah, a traveler. I fell none by your accent. Good day to you. Hey, have you been here long? I have lived in the forest for many years. It is a quiet place, away from the conflicts of life. Conflict? I thought Oyst was at peace. Well, yes, but there are always conflicts bubbling up below the surface. Some here in the West don't like being ruled from the East. Me, I don't see the difference. East, West, they're only directions. It's silly to have any preference. Have you seen another smiter from the Felna like me pass through about 2 years ago? I don't remember seeing such a man. Pity. One of our smiters went missing close to here. You don't know what might have happened to him? I don't, but if you went near the old castle, it is dangerous to go that way. Dangerous? How come? Do not ask me. I have stayed here in peace, ignoring the sounds that come from below. But every now and then, in the night, I hear the noise of stone moving, far away and far, far down. How can stone move? There are tales older than the forest itself of stone coming to life and walking like men. Yeah, I don't have time for fairy tales. I've got to move on. Nice to have met you. A pleasure. Alright, that makes 2 secrets in this level. So there have to be... If every level has at least two secrets, then there have to be 2 levels with 3 secrets, or 1 level with 4. I think I've probably found everything here now. The most plausible places for things to still be would be the central area here, the middle, this obvious hole, but if I actually look at the edges around this hole, the game hasn't introduced cracked walls yet, so I don't believe that there will be an entrance to a secret room from either of these places. Obviously, it wouldn't make much sense for this secret room to have another secret room behind it. I mean, it would potentially make sense, but I don't think that's what's done, and looking at the map, I don't think so. This area looks blocked off, and this area looks... I don't think we can go east from here. I don't think we can actually even get into the forest from here. This looks completely sealed off. And that looks sealed off. Okay. I'm reasonably sure that I've caught everything in Silent Woods. Ruined entryway. I found 2 secrets, and I kind of poked around, but unless there really is a secret way to go north or west from this room, I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, I was not trying to say that that's, like, impossible, but it seemed like it would be a little dumb to hide a secret by, diagonally move through the forest, and then hide a second secret by, diagonally move through the forest. Does that make sense? That seemed like it'd be at least a little sillier than this hold is going for, as far as its overall design. So this seems the most likely place that I have not found a secret in that exists. Because there's a lot of rooms, there's only 1 secret found, and there's probably at least a second one, unless some other level has 5 of them, or 4. But I don't know. It's not obvious from the restore screen. Maybe if I walk there myself it'll be more obvious or something. That's the next place after the easy way through the next one. So, just to try to say what I was saying better. It's easy to get to level 3 from level 1 because there's just 1 room away. 3 to 4 is a long way in, but I want to thoroughly explore this level anyway, so... The only thing is... Did the previous level... Yeah, okay. The previous level introduced cracked and secret walls, so... Those are fair game for this level to have. Yeah, I know. Because the secret that I found already in this level was behind some secret walls. So nothing here. Here. I can't get to the northern part of this room at all, so I don't think there's anything here. Here's the pachinko room. I don't think there's a way to get anywhere interesting here. look at my signal. I have 3,997 dropped frames, but my signal looks good right now. So maybe that was all of the dropped frames at once. Well, all I was doing for the past couple minutes was poking the walls with a sword, so you probably didn't miss anything. Here is the learn to backswipe room of the level. Yeah, I don't disbelieve you. I've had weird, sudden spikes of bad connection for no apparent reason before. Like I said, there were nearly 4,000 dropped frames. It could be that all of those happened at once just a minute ago. But it looks like the signal is okay right now. I don't know. Oh yeah, so to reiterate something that I said at the beginning, and also kind of my post on the forum, I kind of went out of my way to avoid really looking seriously at the most of the hold itself, because I genuinely wanted to try kind of playing it all as a whole product myself, I guess, and, you know, streaming. Obviously, I've also have built some levels, but those are later on bonus stuff. Well, you know better than I do exactly where they are, but, yeah, so this is my first time kind of seeing the prologue for sure, and actually looking at the Fork of Infinity properly, reading the text, etc. But yeah, I found that, this is the secret room I've already found. Okay. Yeah, I thought this, sorry. Let me try to put my words into an order that makes sense. I thought this has been doing pretty good so far. I appreciate that it's not, like, these first few levels are easy, but they're not brainless. Like this room, actually, I got stuck on this room for a while before realizing, oh, I just need to not drop the red door. Things like that. Or like the level that introduces queens, I was like, okay, as an introduction to queens, this still asks a few things of the player to think about what they're doing. Maybe a little bit more than King Dugan's Dungeon's way of just like, here's a big horde, here's a bunch of queens, go kill all of them. Although maybe that impression is also false as well. It's been a very long time since I've played King Dugan's Dungeon. But it feels like there isn't too much fat, I guess. There isn't a lot of spending a lot of turns just chugging through a horde just because. You know, when you need to kill a lot of roaches, at least so far in this Roach Queen level, it felt like there was a purpose to needing to do so. With one exception for me personally, I did a bad job at this room because I didn't actually take care of this when I was clearing it, so I just pushed the queen up and then east and then forgot to open this door until afterwards, so I made a big mess. But that was my own fault. Anyway, so I didn't find a single additional secret room in the previous level, which makes me think there must be more secret rooms in the other levels. Or I missed something obvious, potentially, but my first guess is that I'm missing something in maybe this level. I think I've got two secrets here. Here's something. Don't use any tunnels. Well, that's a 4-word secret. Secret challenge. I guess I'm gonna try to not use any tunnels. I have been attempting all the secrets, by the way, I should say. Secrets? I've been attempting all the challenges, by the way. I think I've managed all of them so far. It's not in this level. The one that was like, don't move orthogonally and don't turn your sword had me stuck for a little while, but I've managed them so far. I announced kind of at the beginning a little bit. I was like, look, I'm gonna try everything I see, but I may just give up on challenges. If I find that I just cannot figure out a challenge, I may give up and just beat the room normally. Whereas, if I get absolutely, completely stuck on a room, then I'm willing to ask for help and be like, I cannot see what I'm doing with this. Either by way of chat, if there's people around to chat and ask about stuff, or if not, then by the way of the instant solutions forum. Thankfully, while I have gotten stuck in places that I think were probably obvious in hindsight, I haven't really needed a hint yet, necessarily. Yay, I did the challenge in the secret room. Okay. So, what does that mean? Let me try to make my count again. I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing 2 secret rooms amidst these 4 levels. My guess was that there should be an average of like 2 1/4, except there's almost definitely no more of them in the previous level. Yeah, I just saw this cracked wall when I walked in here. Oh hey, it's the exact... well, not the exact same, but it's a similar thing to the last room, but with roach queens. Actually, is it the exact same? It's pretty similar. So, what does this mean? It means I better hurry. I can say that much. Let's see, I bet I'll be better off if I start turning this way. Yeah, if I can kill the first queen before any spawning happens, that's best. Okay, and then I have to get to this room. Can I make it? I don't know. I don't think I have made it already. I might need to do some kind of trickery with that. So, let's see. Could I... Helps if I don't bump around unhelpfully. Okay, so... I really need to hurry up and do this. But after that... Could I possibly prevent the queen from spawning? Well, that's all well and good, but there's already too many roaches. Or are there? No, this is perfect. This is exactly what I need. The queen can just keep me safe. Okay. That works. So maybe this level is just stacked with lots of secrets. Because I've already found 4, and I only need, I think, 1 more. That's 2, 4, 5, 4... Yeah, if there's one more secret in this level, that would be all 10. So... I don't know whether the future chapters will have a this is how many secrets so you can count how many you've missed kind of scrolls, but I appreciate the one here so I can feel like I cleaned up everything before moving out of the prologue. Moving out of the prologue. Let me restate that. No room for anything here. There's a pit there. And... I don't know, I feel like I pretty thoroughly explored all this. Considering I found that secret. Well then. Okay, I'm gonna go see what happens if Beethro remembers this. Oh. Do we have a time paradox secret? That's kind of funny. Oh, maybe this isn't a secret. Huh. Well, I guess I'll read this, but... The trapdoor path led to an island of rock jutting out above the chasm. Bethro stepped onto it nervously, wondering whether the collapse of the surrounding terrain had left this island perched on a solitary finger, straining slowly under the weight of the sublime nonchalance of stone, so that the merest touch would bring it crashing down. He put one foot on the rock, then took a deep breath and followed with the other. It stood firm. Carved into the stone was a series of steps leading down to an interior chamber. Bethro was puzzled. The space around him should have grown darker and darker as he got further from the ambient light of the cavern behind him, but instead the chamber had its own glow, as if its lights were still burning after however long it had lain untouched. The entrance, Bethro guessed, to some palace or temple of forgotten years. Curiosity drove him onward, tempered with caution. If any monsters had ended up trapped in this place, they would be especially mad, and hungry for the taste of Smite-Master flesh. Still, he'd never let that thought hold him back, and he wasn't about to now. About to start now. Yeah, it seems we found a secret level, ? I'm just immediately assuming that, yep, pushing this button is bad. Okay, so you want to avoid letting anything touch these plates. That's kind of a problem, though. I guess I need to get out from under it before, Yeah, okay. There we go. So, I'm gonna take a wild guess that this leads back to the fork. Yes, and this is a scroll for Sunken Atrium. Okay, that's nice. I can come back there, but it still bothers me that I'm missing a secret room back in the main area of the prologue. So, where else could I plausibly be missing something? There's a gravestone here that I can't read. That's interesting. I don't think the path opens up to the west anywhere. Yeah, I can't get into the west part of the woods here. Nor the north. Yeah, I'd appreciate just at least what level it's in, so I know what to poke around through. So I've got 2, 2, 1, 4. Which of those numbers is too low? Ruined entryway. Okay. Yeah, this is an easy level to not see something in because of all the cracked walls all over the place. Just to eliminate something, it's not that there's some way to go north or west from here, right? That would be 2 rooms for one thing. And for another, Bethro himself was like, oh, I guess there definitely isn't a way there. Anyway, aside from that, I guess I'll actually walk to there. Okay, cool. I mean, I had the impression that that was like you know, the architects being like, no, don't worry about that. That's plot. That's not a secret room. That's at least the kind of way that I would indicate something like that, I think. Okay. Excuse me. So I'm gonna perhaps just do some wall tracing, since I haven't visibly spotted anything. There's just so much broken wall to possibly be something. I guess I'm starting from the end. There's not really a reason why I'm doing that. This is where I am right now. So, okay, I can't, there is no way for there to be a secret exit to this room because it's all 4 of its exits are already covered. I've been to that secret room, and it doesn't look like there's anything to do there. So I don't think there's anything else. Oops. Oh, I missed some dialogue, apparently. Let me go see. Huh, that orb didn't even do anything. I wonder why the architect bothered to put it there. Is that a hint? I don't think that's a hint. I think it's just an Easter egg. Anyway. So there could be another secret from out of this room. Oh yeah, that's looking promising. Here we go. Okay. So I have to go in here. These do what you expect them to do. This will open all the things, after which you have to get to the west. So... yeah. But if I don't... oh, this just opens them. Okay. Now I get it. Well, at least that one for sure. I can't get here quickly enough for that to be helpful. So I really don't know how to deal with that particular wrench. I mean, this won't work either, so... wait. Are these toggles? Okay. Alright, that's a lot more obvious than I was thinking. So I definitely want this guy to be all the way up. This one, part of the way up. This one, and less. I'm gonna guess this and see what happens. Okay, both of those are off by 1. There we go. Not too bad. So that clears out Prologue, I guess. In that case, it will be faster to get to the fork by going back than by going forward. So now I need to decide whether I want to go do the time paradox level, or to actually continue to Chapter 1. Time Paradox level seems to be more challenging. I don't know, maybe I'll check it out, and if I get stuck I can go back and do Chapter 1 instead. As far as I can tell, I'll be able to backtrack physically if I want, rather than having to restore the beast. I can't say words. Restore. Let's see what's going on with the atrium. Very pyramid themed. Okay. Here we are required to wait. And are those pits? Oh, those are broken walls. Okay, something about the lighting interplay and exactly how walls look in this style. I thought they were pits for a second there. So what is the deal in this room? Okay, you could move if you wanted. This doesn't matter. I really just want to hold that down. Or at least for that to be pressed multiple times. I guess. So... this will make a mess, but I don't yet see a reason why this can't work. I'm pretty sure this is the bad, slow way to solve this, if it is a way to solve it at all. But... no, I think I see the problem. Yeah, okay, I can't actually get out if I do that. Although... no, those are right. I can't actually go into the northern area either. Okay, so that's not the solution. I guess I need to try to make something stay on this, but I don't see how that could possibly work. Also, I have to run all the way here before I can even start the room. That's permanently open. So I have the option of trying to go up this way instead, but I'm not sure how that would work either. It would be nice to put the queen on one of these buttons, but obviously going far enough west to lure her anywhere, or to push her anywhere, is actually going to trap the roach. So the queen is fixed in place because I can't go close enough unless I just want to kill her, which I don't. The solution has to have something to do with breaking the walls in some specific way. That's my guess. But I don't really know what could possibly be helpful here. I mean, what I want is more walls, not less. Come right down to it. I'd really like it if there was walls here and here, where Beethro and his sword are. That would fix everything. But obviously that's not going to happen. I can push the queen this way. I don't imagine this to be useful, but I can. there any conceivable reason why moving the crane to the west would actually be helpful? None that I can think of. Yeah, no. So I don't think that's it. Alright, I'm a little stuck on this. I'm going to mark this as come back later. Let's look at a different room, since there are 4 to choose from, approximately. Well, there's 4 directions to choose from. Maybe one of these will be a little more manageable for me. This looks awfully familiar. Maybe this isn't the exact same shape, but this reminds me of that one room in King Dugan's dungeon where you have to do, like, this exact precise dance around the room to be able to push all the orbs in the right order to do the thing. You know, it's the one that that one contest we had that was like, make a demo that solves, or like, here's a demo, make a room that this demo solves. And also, one of the demos was that room. It's basically like that. A little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not especially fond of that room, or if that's what this room is. This one. It's asking an awful lot. I mean, I don't know. This is the kind of thing you could probably compute. Like, if you really... let me try to put my thoughts into words a little bit better. It's not that it's a bad room, it's that my style of solving rooms is not really tuned for this kind of thing. I'm more of a go in and prod things and try to see what's going to work kind of player, I guess. And this is a very get out a pen and paper or your favorite computer program and work out use the appropriate algorithm to sort out exactly what the right path is going to be. And I know this is wrong because now I've cut that one off. I'm sure, thinking intuitively, I'm sure that moving diagonally has to be something that I do. It doesn't seem to matter when I cut these. I can't see any reason why it would matter, just as long as I do it at the first time that I'm close to them. This is a problem, because I only have, so I can't take that one. Maybe I can go north first? Maybe I'm better off. I don't know. I kind of only want to take one from each of those. If I can help it. No, I can't use that. So I need to do it this way. There would be no purpose to leaving any of those in. But now I have the same problem I did earlier. I'd say about to the point of hitting this orb is probably my choke point for this room. Okay, I'd like to try something else. I might be able to eventually stumble into the right thing to do there, but it's not going to be very pretty. Let's see. I'm sure this is nothing straightforward, so what we have... If you push this, it closes that door. If you push this, it closes that door. But those are also the only ways to open these two roaches. So you do have to push those at some point. Okay. Somebody has to go there. And not me. So... Yeah, I see multiple problems to deal with right away. The first of which is that if I try to go in and solve the part of the room about pushing the button for the two roaches to come to be let out, well, if I just charge in, then these queens, at least most of them, will be stuck in places where I can't push them onto the two plates that I need to push them onto. That one's position is actually okay up in the I think the northwestern one's position is okay. So if I can just find a good place to store another one, that would be enough. Let's see. If I allow that one to spawn, then it will be stuck in place. Alright. I'm gonna hope that's good enough, and see what happens. Okay. What I need to do now is get this queen going east. So for that... this is going to be awkward no matter how I handle it. Hang on. I kind of want to give the roaches as little space to move as possible. Oh wait, this is not that hard. Just let it spawn something. Then pull the spawn thing over out of the way. Okay. That's not so bad. Okay. Provided my preparations were sufficient, I might be able to clear this room now. It's a very big provided, but we'll see. So first I need to free you, let you go onto the button, or make you go onto the button. In a little while, go. Yeah, I think if I make that step 1 tile south, that would be perfect. Yeah, I may have to make this go a bit slow. Let's make 1 tile northwest. Perfect, now it's in there. And I had the guy it released kill me. Great. Now the important question to answer is whether or not that other queen is actually positioned the way I need it to be. But I think it is. I just One turn. Oh, that's perfect. Great. Okay. Yeah, this room wasn't so bad. Maybe I'm better equipped for that kind of puzzle than this one, mentally speaking. Oh boy. This is pure horde, I think. So I guess we'll see how I do with that. We have not introduced brains yet, so there's some hope for this to not be too bad. Maybe. I might be rather bad at it, though. I think maybe running all the way west is not the best tactical decision here. I should try to get rid of whatever's closest to me first. Genuinely, when I hit the Fork of Infinity, one of the very first things that I thought was, if I can go back to that place in Ether's memory, what happens if I try to go past the place where he fell down? It would at least be really hard. So I don't know if me thinking that immediately is just my brain being weird, or if it's just like, that's actually a pretty good hint toward where this secret level is. Like, stop getting killed in dumb ways. Has anyone ever made a Dumb Ways to Die parody but withdrawn? I think that's that's quite an old thing now, but... Interesting. Oh. Yeah, I missed a roach. There it was. Oh, hey, it's more structures like the ones in the previous room. Huh. Why do I feel like I entered this room on the perfect tile? I mean, look, if I'd entered anywhere north or south or west, or north or south, then the queen wouldn't be pinned in place like that. Maybe that's useful, maybe it's not. So, this queen can only go on one of those, if any, which means I should probably try to instead just make it spawn things to go on those. Feels like it should be okay for the queen to just live there. Maybe I'm wrong? Okay, I admit I don't know how to hit these other two. Well, I know of a way, like I can definitely have the queen hit one of them. Yeah, that makes sense, now that I know what you're responding to. So... there are two buttons left to press. I can't do what I did for the first two with either of them, because the roach is going to be on the wrong side of me. One of them I can push the queen onto. The other one, the only way that occurs to me to deal with the other one is to have the queen stand... Can you see my cursor? I hope so. Like this one. I could push that button with a roach if the queen is standing exactly on that tile on a 30th turn. That's, at the very least, tricky to achieve. Not impossible, but definitely requires a lot of very careful handling of things. Especially since I need to get the queen out and make her go north afterward. Okay, I need to... My demo is going to be really, really long. I'm going to be like 100,000th place at this point, at this rate, I think. But I'm doing the best I can. Because at some point I'm going to feel like the best way to move the queen is to make one step and spawn almost. 2 or 3 steps. Okay. I think I can make it work from this position. If I just push her west 1 tile, and then, well, I need to go north somehow, so maybe northwest. Then I need to just... that? No, that can't work. So this is the annoying, tricky thing about this. For this to really work, I would need the queen to be going maybe in this direction, going southeast across here. Maybe I can create that situation. If I'm very, very careful. The problem is that in this general region, the arrows will prevent roaches from spawning in a way that would... Actually, do I need to be this careful about it? Maybe I can... Yeah, there's a roach in the correct column now. So maybe I can leverage that if I do this correctly. I might have been overthinking how to go about getting a roach in the right position. Okay. Like, the only way I can get a roach in the right general... Oh, no, okay. Yeah, I was vastly overcomplicating this. Look at that. That's dead simple. Just put the queen in the east, dummy. Why was I going to all that trouble? Thinking this is, what, a late TSS room? Okay. Exercise in overcomplicating room. Okay. Yes. This is a lot of things. As often is, the goal is to let this roach out. So... oh, that's a pressure plate. Okay. So... I need to arrange the broken walls in such a way that these roaches, excuse me, these roaches push those buttons in exactly the order prescribed by these doors, which semi-fortunately is north to south, roughly. I mean, if a roach is going to stay on one of these buttons, that would also be okay, but Since I have to get into the general area the roaches will be stepping through somehow, one of them is going to only be pressed for a second. I think it's best if it's this one. So I think I can make this roach just come straight here. So I'm going to go ahead and test one step at a time for now. I'm going to test this first step doing what I want. Yeah? Perfect. That's what I need for the first roach to do. So that's covered. Now I need to figure everyone else out. To get an edge into this roach's path, I need to do that. I think it's okay to open this. Then I can make a way, go here, and stay here. This is where we start running into trouble. It might not be okay to break that, but it might be okay to break this. Hang on. No. Okay. I have to break something, so maybe this. Okay, let's test if this works. Yeah, I have to do a little bit of finagling, but that works. Because I really do not want to break this tile to the south. I only want this diagonal-wise, if I can manage it. So this one just needs to go there. The more space I can save for the future ones, the better. This is probably a completely unnecessary amount of caution for this one, but that should work for that one. I guess, strictly speaking, this one needs to be pressed. What roach can I make press this button? Let's see, if I lead this off the way that I've thought I would, it's gonna look basically like that. This roach will come this way. So, is it possible for the first roach to also be the one that holds this down? Maybe? Let's try leveraging some of that additional space I gave myself. I don't necessarily think this will work, but it's a concept. Let's look and see what happens. No. No, there's no way that will ever work. Okay. So I don't need to worry about that. Someone else has to press that. I mean, there are exactly as many buttons as there are roaches, so it's probably not worth panicking about that sort of thing. Nonetheless, this is definitely the part where it becomes very tricky about what should be doing what. Plausibly, this roach could go hit that button over there. If I'm south of it, then it will absolutely go hit this button from that one. So as long as the doors prior to this one are open before it crosses this one, that should work. And that means I can maybe have some flexibility with the rest of them. I kind of have one more roach to work with than I need at this point. So somebody can go hit that one. I am legitimately just going to see what happens if I wing it from here. So let's go back and see what happens. So I don't want you to stay up. You need to go down. Then I need to go down at this step. Okay. I can see that I've probably messed something up, but let's give it a moment. Yeah, okay. So, the problem with this configuration is I really need two of them to go that corridor. And I need two of them to go... Okay. So this won't work. I need to go back a little bit. And the problem is that what I was carving out was making two of them go here, which is not what I want. I want one of them to go here, and I need two of them to go the other way. I think I might can get away with this. Now I just need to go through my self-made bomb maze. Alright, none of those matter. Okay, let's try this. So I need both of you to go up, then down. Up one more, down. Down. Oh, dang. Okay, that's fine. That's farther back than I actually wanted to go. Oh well. Let's just try again from here. So... the trouble I was having is that... we wanted to do something like this. I felt like there was one small adjustment I could make to the shape I had before that would have made things work, but I can't remember exactly what shape I had before. I could probably restore or something, but let's just try this and see what I get. And then I can maybe adjust things. So... okay. So the problem I'm having is that I really need one of these to stay put a little better. Yeah, I don't know. might be that my start is a little messed up. Okay, hang on. At some point... No. Definitely not. Oh, I thought I had a save that was, okay, whatever. Let's go back as far as this and try to think from here what I want to do. What does this look like? Okay. So I need to give the other two roaches paths that guarantee they will push the other two plates with that set of movement that I just made. That's essentially what I want. Can I do that? I don't know. But I want to try. I really want these plates to be dead ends, to make it as unlikely as possible that I can mess things up by shiggling things around. So maybe this will work. I don't know, my solution might be wrong from the very start part. Because I really... Okay, I'm gonna do something a little unusual. If I had this configuration, most of this configuration, but if I just have... Sorry. If I just have like a regular wall here, then it might work. I don't think I can do that, but because of the way that I have to cut things. But I'm taking a screenshot and kind of trying to refer back to it to get an idea of what I need to do. Because I think my solution was broken from like the... Oh, hang on. Minor technical issue, hang on. Okay. So, I have a Bluetooth mouse, and sometimes, just sometimes, when said mouse is disconnected by way of turning it off, my computer decides that it will not respond to its own trackpad anymore. I don't know why it makes such a decision, but the only way, the easiest way to fix this problem is generally to hit Ctrl-Alt-Delete immediately. And that's the technical problem I've been running up against just a moment ago. Would it be okay for this to be broken? Maybe? Actually, there's a lot of leeway here. This is okay, I think. No, I can't break that one, so that's not okay. Oh, there's such a big difference between knowing the path you want and successfully carving it out. I'm gonna risk breaking this one and see if this works. Not having to worry about the first roach getting out of its thing will also make this part a little less fiddly anyway. So maybe that will help. Alright, so now what I need to do is get the rest of these settled. Okay, let's see if this works. I don't know if it will. Let's see. A lot of rather useful features to this. If I just go straight down, everyone will behave. We'll get both of those. Then we can get these. And now, slight hiccup here. Yeah, that's a problem. Dang. This is really close to being a solution, but it has one problem. Can I fix this problem? Maybe? But since that's the very first thing I carved out, I'm gonna have to start all over again. Okay, well, I guess I'll take another screenshot. So what I need is for this to be the path and for that to be a wall, I think. I think that will work. I bet this is really riveting, just me trying to fiddle with this repeatedly. Well, I'm sorry. This is how it is. Like, I'm not incapable of doing an analytical solution where I look carefully at the things and try to make it work, but I don't necessarily love doing that all the time. Let's see. Okay, it's not essential that that be the way in. This could be the way in. And as long as it's exiting about like there, that should work. So I want it to be like this. No. I want it to be like this. So that the roach has as much room where it can only go up and down here as possible and won't kill itself on, it won't go too far past this plate until I'm ready for it to do something. I don't know if this will work. Kind of feel compelled to try and see if I can make this work, because I don't really want to come up with an entirely distinct plan from this one if I can manage it. Alright, let's find out whether this works. I must have messed something up, hang on. Oh, I know what will fix this. I know what will fix this. Okay, I know what I can do to fix this. The problem is that I really need these two to be better aligned. So if I give this one a lot of space to go north, then I think that will work. That might even be too much space, but let's try it. Those two are settled. These two are settled. Now if I wait for this one to be in the same row as the target roach, then it works perfectly. It didn't even have to be that far up. Oh, okay. So, did I overcomplicate this room? Is there an exceedingly simple configuration that just puts one roach per button, traps all of them, and just works without any fiddling? I don't know. I'm a little curious, but, well, I mean, I guess I can just check the demos after I finish this room. Let's see how a pro handles this room. Let's see how Disoriented does this. Oh, look at that. Not even... Yeah, okay. Very little fiddling necessary. Look how easy that seems to be. I'm still happy with my solution. I know it's not optimal, I know it fusses around a lot, but I kind of like the fact that it uses one less roach than it has to. Anyway, that's the kind of thing that I would be inclined to build a puzzle forcing the player to do. This clever pull the roach through so that you use one of them twice kind of thing. That said, I'm definitely not the first to build something that does that either. Oh, hey, here's the exit room. Good to know. West from here. West from here is... have 10 or more spawned roaches alive at the same time and then clear the room. This sure is a room. I'm actually coming close to the time I might want to stop. I want to cook some bacon and eggs for supper, and it's almost time that I start on that. I'm gonna poke and see if any of these other rooms stick out to me as, yeah, I can do that. And if not, I might call it a day for now and come back to the rest of the Sunken Atrium next time, which will hopefully just be next week. Let's see. What is happening in this room? Okay. This is one of those something has to stay on the plate or else kind of rooms. So, it would be truly ideal if I could keep the queen on the plate. But that doesn't seem possible. I can't make them spawn soon enough to guarantee that. And I can't cut it ahead of this one. I can't cut the walls ahead of this one to guarantee that either. That leaves only the possibility, it seems, that roaches stay on this plate. But that also seems a little difficult to arrange. Maybe not impossible, just a little difficult. I don't know, the main problem is going to be trying to get the queens in the north side. But maybe I can arrange something that will work. Yeah, what I'm thinking is maybe if I have a roach stored in the right kind of corner, it can step out just in time to hold the plate down. Yeah, I shouldn't break those. I need to kind of minimize the breaking that I do, I think, for this to work at all. Well, this kind of works for the north one. If the north one were the last one, then that would work for it. So maybe that's what I should aim for that. Is for the north to be the last. So I should try to do the west one before I do the north one. And maybe I have things set up in an acceptable way to handle that. That one in the corner. Don't step out to lure it yet. I don't want to break those walls either. Okay. This is a little bit dicey, but yeah, one of the spawned ones will go there. That work. Just wait a minute for them to spawn again. Okay, since I have a plan for the north one, I'm pretty sure I can beat this. So the plan for the north one is just kind of leave one behind on here. But it's okay for the doors to close now because I've killed everything that requires the door to be open. Okay, that was interesting. Fun, I would say. A lot of things happening. This one has a percent sign. Oh yeah, it's that one. Okay, what's the deal here? Okay. So this is make your own roach maze. Alright, that sounds fun, but maybe time consuming for me. I will come back to maybe that one next time. Okay. What is the deal here? Okay, we don't want to press that. So we want these roaches to hold down that plate in a way that prevents that from happening. Yes. And there's some weirdness with tunnels. I probably need to use all 4 roaches in some way for that to work. Okay. Okay. The deal here is we need to hold that down somehow. Okay. Fair enough. What's this? I need to press that, but not press this to reach that. Okay. This too looks a little complicated. Alright, I don't immediately know what to do. I mean, I do know what to do in this one, but it looks long-winded. The others, looking at them, I don't immediately know what to do. I'm gonna say that's enough for today. I've played a good, what, 2 or 3 hours? At least 2 hours, 2.5. Okay, I think next time I'm just gonna... Let's place myself... I'm gonna get a checkpoint for restore reasons. But I'm gonna place myself in this room. I'm optimistic I can probably solve this one. I just think it would take a little bit to figure out the right carving to make. So I'll save this for next time and then try the rest of the level after that. If I get completely stuck on this level, then I'll go back to the regular path, Chapter 1, and come back to this afterward at some other time. Yeah, next, I'm thinking it'll be a regular Saturday thing. With exceptions, there'll be some Saturdays I'm doing other things, but at least I'm thinking I'll come again next Saturday. We'll see. But anyway, thanks for showing up. It's been fun. Have a good night, or whatever time zone it is. But for now, farewell.